Kia ora whānau, he mihi tēnei ki a koutou e mātakitake ana ki te Kaitiaki Mara Kai. Hey, welcome whānau, welcome back to Kaitiaki Mara Kai. Man, titiro ki te āhuatanga me te Māori e noho nei rungi i te hua whenua. Pai te āhuatanga o ngā hua whenua. We're just preparing for our whakatupu rangatai wānanga that's coming up. But I just wanted to give you a bit of an update on our māra. Haven't done much here. But firstly, did you see what we pulled out? Our carrots. We're going to have some carrots. And look at that. Look at those babies. Here's my hand. So that's pretty cool. Look what I'm doing in here. Raising some tupu for our kumara. And ooh, look at that. Starting to shoot through. So yep, having a little experiment there. But yeah, so anei te māra looking pretty good. We just pulled the fence back just to mow up, tidy it up. Spring onions, spinach, cabbages, bok choy, it's going crazy. Broccoli. Now the broccoli is shooting because it's getting a bit warmer. So what we're going to do, and I'll show you this later on when we do it, is I'm actually going to harvest all our broccoli and then we're going to bag them. So we're going to blanch them and then bag them. We've got a capacity to do that now. And then we've got our cabbages coming along the back here, which is good. It's all beat. And I let the chicken inside our composting that we're doing over here. I'm just going to scrape that up, put it into a pile, and then I'll broad fork our riwai māra, our māra for our potatoes. And this is where we'll plant out our potatoes in here, and also at the other side. So that's what we're going to be doing soon. Our worm farm is doing well. Worm juice. The boys have mowed the lawn, so I'm actually going to utilise some of the combined clippings that they had. So there were branches, leaves, flowers and grass, and so I've actually got them to keep that. And so there's a bit of a mixture, so I'm going to be putting that into the worm farm. Weed over there, put that into the worm farm. Chicken's all locked up at the moment, so that'll feed that. But yeah, it's getting crazy. Worm juice like crazy. So I have activity in there. And our garlic at the back is growing, and different vegetables are starting to flower. So as the months get warmer, we will be doing a lot more activities in the māra. And yeah, so around the longest day in summertime, this garlic will be ready to harvest. Chicken came in there one time and did a bit of a scrawny job of our vegetables here. Some of our lettuces are flowering, but it's okay. I don't mind the flowering down and chopping in. So to prepare to plant here, we're just going to have to put some more compost in. I'll probably broad fork this lower end because we didn't really grow much down this end here other than the carrots. Whereas on this side was done really well. This is where in the past we've had our potatoes and kumara. So I might actually put some in here as well, just to put some nitrogen back into the soil, but compost and so forth, because that's been an area that hasn't really done much, and the soil compaction there is a little bit tighter than the rest of it. So I'll probably broad fork here. But you'll see I've got bark, mulching bark on top. We'll just board fork that in, put a bit of worm castings in, and then just start planting out, and then transitioning from that māra over there. But we'll fill it up with different gaps, and just start filling it out and planting away. And this is where we had our carrots, so I'm going to probably plant out this all the way through, put some more cabbages in. Yeah, alright whānau, he mihi tēnei kia koutou, e mātaki te kai ana. Haere mātou te whānau ki te tō. And keep a watch out too if you're following our youth development stuff, rangatahi kaupaps. That's on this weekend, whakatupu rangatahi, called of our youth leadership. And so we've got a wānanga that starts on Friday night at 5:30, but some of the development team are coming on Thursday night, and we're just doing some rehearsals. But yeah, this all relates together, working in the māra, supporting the community, and you'll start seeing a bit of activity from us, particularly in the Mara Kai side of things. If you're inclined to pray for us. We put a funding in for $10,000 to seek some funding to buy compost, seedlings. We want to buy a mulcher. We get a lot of clippings now, or branches, and you know, I've spent a lot on getting mulched bark, and the amount of stuff we do, particularly with our firewood ministry, we're wanting to make sure that we can actually, let's do it ourselves. So that's another take that we want to do, is raise some funds to buy a mulching machine. But yeah, nei te āhuatanga o te mara. We'll just be building this one back up again. And we've got three other sites. We've got the Papakainga that we're supporting our whānau in, and we've got Phil, Matua Phil, and there's a couple other whānau around town that we're doing, and just helping whānau get back into their mara. Kia au nei, tino pai te āhuatanga o te mara. And the folk from down that came up from Christchurch helped, the rangatahi helped us board fork this one, and so we'll build it up, put the fence back up so the chicken doesn't eat the vegetables. Yeah, okay whānau, have a great time, and we'll catch you later. Ngā mihi. Here's a little update on our worm farm. Titiro ki tēnei. Whatever they are eating around there, they like that one. I think that's the avocado. See how it's all breaking down. Like brown stuff on there, little worms. Here's I go deeper. All in there. Let's have a nosy. I need to me a pai. Te one pai. Oh, I don't know what the. Hey, here's a challenge for us. I know those are watching me, particularly if I'm from around here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Hea te mea Māori more worm castings. Look at all those worms in there. Yeah. This is like gold in garden space. All this brown stuff down here. Breaking it all up. Once we get going, probably about every 3 months. But here is, look at all that. It's all their poop down on there. So it's just breaking down, so I get nice soil, and the fertilizer that comes out of there. So that's what she looks like down under here. And here's a real baby worm. Not yet. my time will come. But yeah, lots of worms. Started with a kilogram, pretty low. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to be putting that on there and just building up more. Here's the fresh stuff we did last week. If I actually dig under here, yeah, look at all those baby worms in there, slowly munching away. Alright, that's our worm farm. Hey, it doesn't have to be a bath. We just be a bath. Could be a buckets, like get buckets that size and have 3. One for your stuff to compost in, one to keep the juice, and then you just rotate them around. Over time it breaks down, like we have here. I think I'm getting another bath and putting it on that side. And have 2 of them. Alright, Kaitiaki Mara Kai. Click the like button, subscribe, share it around. Food security and sustainability here in Kaikoura and Northland.